The regular session of the Illinois General Assembly ended at midnight on May 31. When that deadline passed, Illinois House Speaker Michael Madigan, D. Chicago, called for a special session of the Illinois House in order to finish what they started, namely the expansion of immorality, exploitation of citizens with new fees and taxes, and irresponsible spending of state government. They finished business on Sunday. Gambling expansion. As I reported late last week, in addition to the horrific anti-family legislation being approved in the closing days of the 2019 session, our state lawmakers, in true bipartisan fashion, gave their approval to a huge gambling expansion that not only legalizes sports betting but increases the number of casinos in the state by 6, including one in Chicago. This will mean that Illinois will have 16 casinos in total. With this legislation, they also expanded the number of slot machines and table games at casinos, places slot machines at Chicago's 2 airports, and allows for additional slot machines in truck stops throughout the state. Slot machines are often referred to as the crack cocaine of gambling, because they are highly addictive. We are disappointed to report that on Saturday, the Illinois House approved this legislation, SB 690, by a vote of 87 to 27. On Sunday, the Illinois Senate concurred with a vote of 46 to 10 with 2 voting present. Governor J.B. Pritzker is expected to sign it into law this summer. Our political leaders who voted for this evidently believe they can exploit gaming to drain more revenue from the residents they were elected to serve. To expand gambling, our state lawmakers had to completely ignore the 1999 U.S. Gambling Commission, which recommended a moratorium on the expansion of any type of gambling anywhere in the United States, as well as the recriminalization of slot machines/electronic gambling machines, EGMs, convenient to the public. The Gambling Commission's conclusions have been reconfirmed in the multi-volume 2009-12 U.S. International Gambling Report, produced in large part by the University of Illinois and in concert with colleagues at other academic institutions. Evidently, our political leaders want Illinois to become the Nevada of the Midwest. Gasoline tax increase. The revenue generated by expanding gambling in Illinois is insufficient for the spendthrift politicians in Springfield. Since the snare of gambling will not satisfy their insatiable appetite for public money, they turn to other ways to squeeze the hardworking families of Illinois by doubling our state's motor fuel tax from 19 cents to 38 cents per gallon, and by raising vehicle registration fees from $101 to $151 for most vehicles.